Hey everybody, welcome to Hey We're Talking. We have quite a program in store for you today, okay? We're going to talk about a couple of different things. Bob, are you playing it right now? We're going to dance. We're going to get a little workout in. We're going to shake back and forth. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. Listen, we're going to talk about some YouTube videos and some things that we've been watching, but we first have to talk about this band called Little Big. Bob, this is all your fault. Bob sent this video to us, and my wife, Cheryl and I, we are somewhat addicted to this song. It's very catchy, and the video is very catchy as well. You can't take your eyes off of it. It's very bizarre, but it's called Skibidi. Is it just Skibidi, or is it like
Skibidi? It's by Little Big, and it's spelled Skibidi. Yeah, Skibidi.
They're Russian.
Yes,
Russian.
And that makes it even more fun that they're Russian. And it has, I think the last time I checked, Bob, you'll be able to see on there, how many million views does this thing have?
128 million.
128 million views. And if you haven't seen it yet, why not? Skibidi ba ba ba. You're going to have this song in your head for weeks if you watch this video. You will. There's no doubt about it.
It's a music video that it has to hit you the right way.
It does.
A lot of people that I've shown it to are like, what is this crap?
Yeah.
Like my dad. I showed my dad.
Why would you show your dad?
He was like, I don't. And I've showed people my age, like my brothers. They were like, this is stupid.
I thought your brothers would like it, but your dad, no way.
But my son and my wife, we've watched this multiple times. I mean,
how many times have you really think you've watched it? Tell the truth, because yes, this dance, if you're watching on YouTube, this dance is crazy. But Derek, how many times be honest, how many times have you really watched this?
50.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've at least watched it 50 times. And I can't explain why I've watched it 50 times, but I have. It's insane. Look at this. Dog.
It's funny.
I can't stop coughing.
We're probably going to leave a link.
Yeah, we'll definitely have the link. So it seems like, but what you're saying is you have to have a certain type of humor to really enjoy this.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's just weird because it's like this little dance they do, where they're kind of gyrating their arms back and forth. So you kind of get this
and bobbing your
Night
head
at the Roxbury.
And marching.
You kind of get this Night at the Roxbury vibe.
Yep.
But then they do like this Macarena style dance.
Yeah.
But it's like full on electro techno kind of dance style music, electric dance music.
Yeah.
Bob, and the video is ridiculous.
Bob, how did you find this?
I was over at a friend's house. And
who showed it to you? Just say who it is.
This couple, Amy and Leo.
Yeah.
And they watch it with their kids, and their kids do it, and they do, the dad was doing the dance with the kids, and yeah, it's just one of those. So they showed it to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then I watched it about 800 times by myself, and then I'm like, I've got to share this.
Do your kids like it? Did they watch it?
I don't think they've seen it.
What?
Yeah, I don't think they've seen it.
That seems like Matthew would love this.
Oh, he probably would. I'll send it to him right now.
Okay. That's so.
Literally
when Bob first sent it to me, I was actually irritated. When I first watched it, I was like, this is so stupid. And then it got in my head. And then I put it up on the big screen on the TV in the living room, and Cheryl saw it. And she was like irritated when she first saw it. And then we could not. And so then I sent Bob a Voxer message, and I was like, dude, Cheryl and I both have like severe pain in our neck and arms from doing this. We were trying to do it along with the video, you know, and we watched it so many times. that the next day we were both like in severe pain because we're so lazy, obviously, that we don't work out at all.
Can't dance.
Yeah. And I was just like, this is crazy. And it gets in your head. I'm because we've talked about it, I'm going to have to watch it like 3 times tonight just to get it out of my system.
You won't, because you'll be in the shower like Skibidi.
It's so crazy.
It's so good. It's so good. The video is it's you get this catchy song, the ridiculous dance, but also the bizarre, hilarious video. The video is just
it's nonsensical. There's no
very nonsense.
There's no rhyme or reason to it. The only thing that even slightly makes sense is they meet up with another gang in the alley, and instead of fighting, they have a dance off.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the only thing that makes sense in the whole video.
Yeah, there's not much that makes sense at all.
No,
I mean,
but I wonder how rich those guys are off of this YouTube video. It'd be interesting to know, because that has to get massive amounts of AdSense dollars from YouTube.
Oh, I'm sure.
And
it's got 2.2 million thumbs up. Wait,
yeah.
How many down?
Plus, there's another 165,000.
All 165,000 people that put their thumbs down to this video. What's wrong with you?
Yep.
Have you no sense of humor?
Yeah, obviously people don't. So some of their other videos, they've got like 68 million,
wow,
58,000, 51
I haven't
million,
watched any of their other
18
videos.
million.
There's one that I'll recommend.
Okay, what is it?
You need to watch Faradenza.
Faradenza.
It might be even better.
Really?
Than Skibidi. Yes, Faradenza is a cologne. So this is kind of like a parody of it's like a the guy, the main guy from Skibidi.
The blonde guy.
He's wearing this cologne to make him like awesome. He wears this, when you use a product and you become like super manly and awesome. Well, he's using this, but he goes to like an old folks home.
Oh my gosh, I think I watched this now that you say it.
It is so funny.
And he starts getting with all these old chicks.
Yeah, I mean,
they're all hot for him.
Not real. Yeah, they all are.
Yeah.
And, he's like leading water aerobics and things like it's so funny. It's so funny. And
he gets extra mashed potatoes, right? From the lady.
Yes.
See, I did watch it.
So combined with all their videos, they have almost 600 million views.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. And we just found out about them. That's the sad thing. They're probably internationally known, and we just figured it out.
Well, Skibidi,
yeah,
that only came out 3 months ago.
Oh, okay. That's crazy that it has that many views. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just it may be the next Gundam style.
Yeah, there you go.
Which I've never seen.
You've never seen that one? You need to watch it. Do it.
I've never watched it on purpose.
You got to watch that one. It's funny. It's another one of those ones that you're just like, what the heck? Why am I watching
I've heard
this?
the song tons of times, but I've never watched the video on purpose.
Okay.
The video's good. The video's funny.
It's the only reason that you would want to know the song is to see the video, really. Because the guy's just funny. Psy or whatever. I mean, he just seems like... I don't think I've ever heard another thing from him, but anyway. All right. So definitely we're going to put a link to Skibidi, but I wanted to tell you guys something that I found out today, and I'm very excited about this. We've talked about Hot Ones on the show before, and there was this kind of like push on Twitter to get Gordon Ramsay to come on Hot Ones. In fact, the other day, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I tweeted at Gordon Ramsay and I said, "Chef, I think it would be great if you decided to come on Hot Ones," or something, something like that. And I called him Chef. He liked it. And I was like,
wow.
Huh, interesting. So today, when we're recording this, a video came out for Hot Ones, and it's Gordon Ramsay. I'll put a link for it too. Gordon Ramsay is coming on Hot Ones on January 24th. Scott. No, I didn't. No, they had already, by the time they show what's his name? Who's the Sean?
Sean.
Yeah, he's got his phone and an alarm goes off in this video and it says December 20th. So they've already recorded this in December at some point.
So just so you guys know, to find this, go to a YouTube page called First We Feast.
Yep.
And it's got a show there called Hot Ones, and the whole idea of the show is to interview celebrities and to eat a progressive amount of hot wings, starting with some, one that's kind of mild, going up to a super, super hot one.
Yep.
I think there's 10 wings or 7 wings
10
or
wings.
something like that.
10
and
wings.
I did get myself or my son some hot sauce called Da Bomb.
You got Da Bomb?
Yeah, we got Da Bomb.
That's that's the worst one, really.
No, that's not the worst one. The worst one is Blair's Death Sauce with Liquid Rage.
No, listen, I'm telling you, on the show, if you watch the show, everyone
I do it all the time.
Everyone has a hard time at Da Bomb because it tastes like complete garbage.
Well, yeah, and 100% pain.
Yeah.
Or pain 100% tastes like garbage. So, I actually my son and I were watching it not long ago. Some of my favorite ones are like Eric Andre when he was on there. Jim Gaffigan, I just found out he was on there. That was 2 years ago, but I never happened to see the episode. Key & Peele, Kevin Hart, Tenacious D. So he's had so many great people on there.
Tom Segura.
Yeah, Key & Peele was pretty crazy.
Pretty awesome. It was awesome.
Crazy.
It was hilarious.
I need to go watch more of these.
You should.
I really do, but I did watch like the last month or so. I watched the one with Tenacious D and I watched the one with Tom Segura. So I'm definitely gonna. I mean, it's very entertaining. I like.
Oh yeah.
I like it's a very casual interview. They're just sitting down. Hey, how's it going? Doing great. They just kind of casually interact. They start eating on these wings, and the wings get progressively hotter each one they do. And the interviewer, he's eating them too. So he's struggling as well.
I've rarely seen him look too bad, but it has to just destroy him. It has to.
Well, he does this. I don't know how often they record an episode, but he's doing it more often.
Says it messes with him, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing it more often than anybody else, obviously. And he does have a high tolerance for heat.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's always entertaining. It's fun to watch.
I'm trying to remember who the last person was on for season 7, because some people come on there and do like vegan wings, and I'm always like, come on.
Oh, so I saw one which I was very annoyed by. This was not a vegan wing. He did have somebody on, ordered vegan wings or whatever, and then they had to cancel. But I did recently watch the one with Weird Al Yankovic.
That was the one. It was so lame. He just took little nibbles off of them.
Yeah, that made me just upset. He would just take a little tiny nibble off of the meat and throw it in the thing, and I'm like, dude, you're not even eating it.
No, it was stupid.
That was stupid. I was mad about that one.
Yeah, it was so dumb. I was very irritated by Weird Al. I like Weird Al too, so I was kind of like, dude, he really wasn't. That's the thing that's interesting too about that show, is there'll be somebody that comes on and you're like, oh, this is going to be one of the best shows ever, and they are just a total flop.
Oh yeah.
The guy that came on, see, I already forgot his name. Dang it, because Derek would really like this one.
So the Gordon Ramsay one will be on January 24th.
Yep, January 24th. Derek, the guy who played the Fly, what's his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum, you would like his, Derek. You need to watch that one for sure. I could see Derek really enjoying that one. And the other thing that he does on that show, like the earlier episodes, he has tons of hip-hop artists on there.
Oh, yeah.
And the hip-hop guys, it's very interesting. There's a bunch of people in the early shows, hip-hop guys, who bowed out. They did not eat all the wings. They stopped. Over
time, I think there's been like 7 people that have not gotten all the way through.
Yeah. And Gaffigan almost quit at the end.
No, he did quit.
Oh, yeah, he did. You're right.
Yeah, he did quit.
Oh, my
Which made me very sad.
I was like, dude, You're the guy who talks about all sorts of food, and you're not going to finish the 10 wings.
It gets a little bit different when it's hot. I
know.
Hot Pockets ain't going to be happy with that.
Pockets, exactly. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, Hot Ones, I'm really looking forward to the Gordon Ramsay one. I'm kind of scared.
Imagine. I can't imagine how crazy it's going to be.
I'm worried that I'm going to be so excited for it and it's not going to live up to what I want it to be. But I got to believe.
Lower your expectations.
No, I think Ramsay's going to kill it. A lot of times when he has chefs or people that actually do food on the show, they're really good.
But I think he's not gonna want to get through all that heat.
He will. He's going to do it. He will definitely eat all 10 wings. There's no doubt in my mind.
You know what would be a great Hot Ones episode is if they brought us on.
It would be.
That would be I think that would be like legitimately entertaining.
I think it would
for the
be.
Masses.
It would be. It'd be unbelievably good. Because do you think all three of us would make it through all 10?
No.
Who would bow out first?
You.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Derek, what do you think?
You'd be like, I'm having a heart attack.
Derek, what do you think? Do you think I'd go through all of them?
I don't know. I think we would probably have to psych each other up and say we are not going to bow out.
I think
be dramatic. I think be dramatic.
Yeah, I would
whatever.
be the most
your
dramatic.
mouth's already going to be on fire. Your
Yeah.
mouth's already on fire.
Yeah.
So why stop?
I'm definitely
gonna hurt either way.
I'm definitely going to probably, if we did it, I would definitely come close to crapping my pants for sure. There's no doubt.
We would constantly reference that, and it would be hilarious.
Yeah, I would be. That would be the thing. I wouldn't even be so scared of the hot as much as I would be worried about literally just shooting liquid out of my butthole during the actual show. Like the guy.
You just got to wear a diaper like people do on New Year's.
The guy. On New Year's, people wear diapers?
You've never heard of that?
No, that's terrible.
Yes. Like, how are you going to go to New York and be in Times Square? Oh, yeah.
You're talking about if they're at Times Square. I have no idea.
Yeah, people wear diapers.
I would never do that just based on the fact that I wouldn't be able to go to the bathroom somewhere.
Right.
It's like my nightmare. Do you know that? Not having a good bathroom available is my nightmare.
I just wouldn't eat anything to where I have to, get rid of
your
everything.
Dave Matthews concert. You didn't drink anything, right?
Right.
Did you at any point feel like, oh my gosh, I actually might have to pee?
I did. I actually went pee right before the concert started, but I met people and they held my spot. So.
Oh, cool.
My little brothers went to the 2004 Crossroads Guitar Festival, which was held at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. Yes, and there you can see, and they were there, and they when the gates opened, they rushed to the stage and they stayed there all day. You can watch some of the songs on YouTube. Like I watched, the the one Eric Clapton. He was there. Yeah, Layla. And they were right there.
You're just throwing something out. Anyway, did they pee their pants or something? What was the?
I don't think so. I think they just made sure that they did not have anything to drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, you drink enough to stay hydrated, but then you just don't drink it anything else.
Wow.
So.
Okay. Well, let's wrap it up. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. And, we should actually just, if we really wanted to, we could just do a Hot Ones on our show.
We should.
We could very easily do it.
I've talked about doing stuff like that.
We might have to, what we might have to do, though, is break it up into segments, because I don't know if we could make it through all 10 in 20 minutes. In a 20-minute show.
No, we'll just have a special extended Friday episode.
We do it live. We should do it live, because then it would be very, very fun.
That'd be fun.
But then we have to buy all the sauces.
Right.
Which is irritating. I don't want to have to own all of those.
Well, no, if we could come together, and maybe our listeners can send us some hot sauces.
That's true.
If we can get some hot sauces, then we can divvy them up in little containers and mail them out. And then I'm serious.
I know.
Because you can get those containers on Amazon for like 20 containers for like, $5 or something, because
Right.
Amazon's awesome.
Right.
And then we just ship them out. We have like maybe not 10, have 5 different sauces, and put it on your wing, and there
You
you
already
go.
have Da Bomb, so just set aside some for us.
Yeah, I've got 2 different ones of the Da Bomb. One is about 40,000 Scoville,
Have
and the
you
other
tried
one's
them
about.
yet?
I have not.
See,
And the other one-
I want to know what you do when you try it.
The other
first.
one is about 500,000 Scoville.
Oh my gosh! Come on, dude. And
So
I
yeah,
don't like
people have to
milk.
do that.
I don't want to drink milk either. So what am I going to do when it's burning
Ice
my
cream.
flesh off?
Get soy milk, almond milk.
Ugh! I don't drink
It'll-
soy
it'll
milk.
work.
Ugh.
Get almond milk. It'll
Okay.
work.
I'll even end my chocolate milk ban for that.
All right, so we'll have to do a Hot Ones at some point. Anyway, all right, go check out Skibidi. I'm telling you, you'll probably be mad at us at first, but then you'll love it. So just go
Oh, yeah.
check it out. And
I
then-
loved it immediately. It's infected my life. I'm showing it to everybody. People are getting annoyed.
Yeah.
But if you're in the right moment, if you're in the right mood,
Yeah.
it'll hit you.
And you'll
It'll
love
hit you on all your inside parts, and it'll be great.
Yeah. And while you're at it, go to pneumacoffee.com.
Speaking of inside
PNEUMA
Numa Coffee does not have any inside parts.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
coffee.
It's coffee, but it does have inside parts. Go to pneumacoffee.com and put in the coupon code HWT. Help out Chris Bean with his amazing coffee and help out this show. Hey, we're talking. That's pneumacoffee.com. HWT coupon code 20% off for good coffee and for a good cause, by the way. All right. We will talk to you guys soon. Have a great weekend and get some hot sauce and send it our way. Yeah, everybody just send us it.
The sheriff.
But I
Just
That's awesome.
message us on Facebook, and we'll give you an address to send
we
hot
could
sauce
just
to.
we could just have people tell us the hot sauces they want us to try.
That
That'd be
too.
interesting. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot for listening. Thanks for supporting the show. We love you. Peace.